Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to AwesomeTubees Toys. My name is David and today I have Grimlock and Autobot Wheelie. And this is from the Transformers the movie, and this is a 1986 studio series. So they come like a certain amount from the movie. So I think they came out like what, 6 of them from the movie, so for 2021. So as you can see Wheelie and Grimlock, and you see the movie, you can see them in the movie that was mounted on top of. So it looks pretty cool, and this is awesome. So let's look at box 6 studio series, and this is the box art for Grimlock and Wheelie. And other side you can also see the same, it's in red in Grimlock and Wheelie. And you can see right here, it looks pretty awesome. So Grimlock transformed to a T-Rex. So you can transform him to robot in 24 steps and back from robot to dinosaur in 24 steps. So the box turned out to be like a diorama. So the backdrop includes inside the box. So it looks just like the one in the movie. And this guy is a leader class, so it's a little bit bigger than the deluxe, and this guy looks awesome. So let's open up and see what's inside. So if you're new to my channel and have to hit the subscribe button, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get future notification of my new video on this channel. And yeah, don't forget to smash the like button. So let's take him out and see what's inside the box. So this guy I got at Target for $50, so that's a really good deal for this guy. And right here, as you can see, I have Grimlock Masterpiece Grimlock. So yeah, and this is the backdrop included inside the box. Let's see what else is in the box. So this is the backdrop, and on the bottom it says Transformers the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend watching the movie. So yeah. So right here it also comes with instructions on how to transform Grimlock from robot to dinosaur mode, and right there from dinosaur to robot and back. So that's pretty awesome. So let's look at toy stuff. So you can see Grimlock, he's huge, and this is his main weapon, the dual blaster, and this is Wheelie. So Wheelie doesn't transform, he's just a figure that mounts on top when he turns to Transformers dinosaur. So okay, I'm gonna take him out the box. So now I have everything out of the box, and look at Grimlock. He looks pretty awesome right there. And next to his masterpiece, this is his masterpiece I got a long time ago at Toys R Us. And yeah, so yeah, look at Grimlock. The back view, he looks pretty awesome, just like the movie. Everything looks clean. You can see his wing, his dinosaur head in the back. Let's see his articulation. So articulation, you can rotate the arms. You can do it open on the side. You can go all the way up. And right there, you could, let's see the elbow bend. Single joint elbow, so he can go more than 90 degrees, more like 120 degrees. Single hinge, same with this guy, this side right here. The hinge is right there, and it does snap into place. And look at the head scope. His eyes is blue, so it's dark blue. So let's do a full rotation. It does turn. He can look up. He can look down too. It's pretty neat. Swivel on the bicep. Same with this side. His waist. He can do a full rotation on the waist. he can do a side kick, front kick, back kick, single joint knee. He can do a 90-degree knee bend, swivel on the thigh, both sides. Same with this side, he could bend 90 on his knee right there. Looks pretty awesome. He can't do abdominal crunches right here, so yeah, it doesn't move. So yeah, right here you can see the Autobot symbol, but it's tinted behind this little tinted screen right there. So there's a plastic cover on that, so you can't really see that well, but it's right there. And this the back. It looks pretty nice. Let's put him next to Optimus Prime. So this is Kingdom Optimus Prime. So right there, Optimus Prime is kind of small. In the movie, he's not that much bigger than Optimus Prime. But yeah, here he looks like a giant robot compared to Optimus Prime. So Optimus Prime, it's a third. I think I got him for like $50 too. I think and this guy cost $50. For this guy, it's a masterpiece. I think I got it for 120, 130 at Toys R Us a long time ago. I don't remember, but for $50, this thing is a sweet deal. You know, I highly recommend you guys get one. So looks pretty neat. Let's look at Wheelie. So he's just a figure, so he can't really move much. So the joint right here, he can just move side to side, just like that, up and down for this one. His head, he could rotate. He could look up and down a little bit. There's no movement right here, except these little pegs so he can mount on Grimlock. So just pretty much that's it for this guy. There's no movement. Oh, and there's he can rotate on his waist, but he cannot transform. So that's the only downside for this guy. But it's pretty cool that they include it in the box. So that's pretty awesome. So if you look at the box, he mounted on Grimlock. So that's pretty sweet how they did it. So I'm going to transform Grimlock and I'll be back. Alright guys, so yeah, I just transformed Grimlock and here it is. And with Wheelie in his back and his gun mounted on the back on the side. So right there. And as you can see here, I have a Sharkticon. So the scale is pretty right for Sharkticon compared to the movie, and it's pretty cool. In the movie, he stomped on one of them or something, and he scared like a bunch of them. So it looks pretty awesome. So right there, you can see the Grimlock and Wheelie on top, and his gun mounted on the side on these little pegs. So just plug in the peg hole, and that's how he mounts it on. And for Wheelie, it's kind of weird. He has those little holes right here that you can plug in right there to mount on him, to mount on Grimlock. And it's not as stable as I wanted, but that's how he's supposed to look like. So yeah, so he looks pretty awesome. I like how he looks. Let's compare him to Masterpiece Grimlock. So Masterpiece Grimlock looks a lot better. Very similar, but you can see Grimlock has this metallic chrome-like teeth. This one is just plastic, same color. Right here has chrome bottoms right here on the claw. Chrome right there on the feet. And this guy just painted gold, so it's not as clean, and the size is a little bit different. So yeah, so he's a lot shorter than the Masterpiece Grimlock, and there's a lot more detail. So Masterpiece Grimlock, you can actually change the eye into blue like that. So that's pretty awesome. And this guy, you can't change his eye, so it stays blue. And let's look at his articulation on Dinosaur mode. Let's take out his weapon and Wheelie. So right there, as you can see, Grimlock. So his head, you can rotate. He can look up. He can look down. He can close his mouth. His arm, he could bend at 90, and it's on the ball joint right there, so he can move, but not as much. It might pop out in this ball joint, and his finger doesn't move independently like the Masterpiece. So Masterpiece, the claw does move also individually, so that's pretty cool for the Masterpiece. But this one, you can't pay 50 bucks and expect to be perfect. And the tail is kind of short and small compared to the Masterpiece, as you can see there. Masterpiece is a lot better, but it's not bad at all. So the leg, it does move on a ratchet. You can hear it ratcheting. Bend on the knee, I don't think he can. So he can bend forward, but not backwards. So let me see. Maybe, yeah, it bend backwards right there. You can see right there. So that's pretty cool. He could rotate on the thigh too. It's just too new. It's hard to move him, so you have to like, yeah, right there. Now you can move him like that. So yeah, it does bend. The tail doesn't really move. So yeah, everything right there looks pretty clean from the back view. I like the individual color that they have, but compared to the Masterpiece, it's a look a lot better. So yeah, Masterpiece look a lot better than this one. So right there, he looks awesome. Looks pretty cool. He looks just like the cartoon, and you know, Sharktacon doesn't have a chance against him. And yeah, let's transform him back to robot mode. So what you want to do is you want to open the legs, separate it, move it in the back like that, and now you're going to open the top part. So you can open that, and that part turn into his wing. So his head, just want to close his mouth and rotate back, and you flip his head back up. So right there, Grimlock head. So this whole part is on a hinge like that, double hinge. So you want to move that up, and these will plug into there. So you just want to make it securely plugged in, and his arm is folded in there. So you want to flick it out right there. Same with this side, just open this part up. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, you're almost halfway done. So the difficult part for me is this part. So you have to try to open this part up from the tail. Open that part up and fold this tail. Is on the double hinge, so you want to fold that and tuck it inside. And to make it look very seamless too, like looks really nice, right? Clean. Same with this side. Double hinge, you just push it, fold it back up. And you're gonna move his leg out. And make sure the leg plug into those right there. So let's snap into place. Right there. And you fold his tail part back. So it looks like one piece now. So you want to open his leg right there and plug it back in. And fold his tail back up. And this part, you just flip his foot out and turn back to his feet. So yeah, looks pretty awesome. And this part does move like that, so you can do action poses like that. So that's pretty nice. So Grimlock, and this is his double pistol right there, double barrel pistol, cannon, whatever you want to call it, his gun. One thing I don't like is when you try to do his arm, fold up, and look at this, all this empty spaces right there. So that's the part I don't like. I wish they could fold it up like this way or something, like in Dinosaur mode, how I could fold it like that. It'd be a lot better. I would like that better if it was like this. Compare it to how it's supposed to be like this. So it's kind of weird. But I do like this figure and it looks pretty nice. 50 bucks, can't complain that much. And yeah, look at that. Look at the head scope. It's blue. Look at the eyes. And it looks very anime accurate too, so that's why I like. And this part is tinted. That's what I don't like as much. Look at the box. I wish it was clear and it'll look a lot better. But yeah, that's just the box art. So, you know, box picture is different from the how you actually get the figure. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Compare him back with Optimus Prime. The size comparison. This guy is huge. Yeah, look at that. He tower way over Optimus Prime. Yeah, but I do like him, and he looks awesome. Wheelie, you can also mount Wheelie right here. This little peg to plug in this little hole right there, so you could just chill on Grimlock shoulder like that. And that's his buddy, so that's really nice how they did it, and I love it. Looks really nice, and also gives the backdrop like that. And now, yeah, look pretty awesome with his buddy Optimus Prime. What do you guys think? Yeah, please leave in the comment if you like this figure, and do you guys have problem getting this figure? They have at Target and Walmart. You can order it on Hasbro Pulse too, and most of the time it's sold out, so you have to check on like pretty much every day just to make sure you can get one, or just, you know, physically go to those Walmart or Target. If you get lucky, I saw like there's like 4 or 5 of them left, so yeah, hopefully one of you guys could snatch one up. So yeah, so I hope you like my review and unboxing of this figure. If you have any question, please leave down in the comment, and if you like this video, please smash the like button. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and my name is David, and I'll catch you guys in the next toy review. Peace out.